Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Mike, aka Shredder Rat Pack, coming at you. Just want to talk about some things going on with Shredder. I switched to flex fuel, and what I run here, it's like 80% ethanol. Um, and from going from 93 to octane to flex fuel, you're gonna use way more fuel, like 30%. And I'm finding out the stock fuel system just isn't up to par. But it's been a headache for like the last month and a half, maybe 2 months. Pretty much the whole time I've been banned from Facebook. I've been dealing with this issue, and I didn't even notice. But when I did the world record run and I ran the 1182 quarter mile, I was hitting like .9 lambda, at above 6,000 RPM. So it's an issue, and I'm just going to talk about things I've done. I did first. I think I got a new fuel pump. Tried that. No luck. I tried different regulators, probably like 5 regulators, like just changing them, trying to see, what was wrong, trying to figure out the issue. I did 2 fuel pumps, which was over 900 liters per hour, and pressure would still drop to 40 psi wide open throttle. Like, it pretty much was dropped. What I noticed the fuel pressure gauge doing was, as every pound of boost I got, I saw that loss on the gauge. And I don't know if that's really what was forcing it. I know what the issue is, and I'll get to that. But this was a long fucking ordeal, and it had me upset, frustrated. But I'm determined to get it fixed, and that's what I'm hoping to do this weekend. But I've tried 2 fuel pumps. I've wired in the fuel pumps directly from the battery to give it, 1 to 1.2 more volts. I've tried multiple regulators. I even did what, that dude Wes at Prodigy. Whatever. Prodigy's full of shit. I'll tell you that right now. I don't care what they say. They're full of total shit. To say he picked up... I've changed this line to a bigger line. It didn't do jack shit. You are not going to pick up 70 horsepower changing this little 12-inch line, because you have other fittings in the system that are the same diameter. The fitting coming off the pump is the same diameter as the stock fitting that comes down into this. There's like a hard line under the car. It's the same size. So you have to change that fitting, or it doesn't benefit you to change these fittings at all. And even when I changed all them, it didn't do shit. Because the real issue is the metal regulator inside this container. There's a filter in here. I've learned a lot about this ordeal. So if anybody got questions about this, I could probably answer it. There's a filter in here, and there's a regulator, and then there's a foot on it that's a jet pump. There's also a level indicator, but that's not part of this ordeal. There's a jet pump that's going to use some fuel, but it isn't that much. I got video where sorry for this mess. It's bad. When I'm working on shit, I got shit everywhere. But yeah, so I forget what I was saying, but I've been working on this for a while. And here's the regulator. And from what Dan Hausman and I discovered, it's nothing but a freaking bleed hole. Oh, and I got video of the this is the jet pump. So fuel comes from this. Fuel comes in this line right here from the pump, pushes into this ball. This regulator goes in this hole right here, and then whatever pressure is beyond the regulator, it dumps the fuel right here, and it comes back through this smaller hose. I got video where it's just spraying like mad crazy from the little hose, which means this regulator is nothing more than a bleed hole. Like, it is not accurate. It does not maintain fuel pressure. That is the whole issue with this system, is that little metal piece of shit. This foot, and that's what I was starting to say before. I got video. This jet pump, it uses some fuel, but that's not the issue. The issue is that regulator. The little bit of fuel loss from this siphoning fuel is nothing compared to what gushes out from this bleed hole. So one of the solutions is you can get this part from Fore Innovations, I think it's called. And I have no sponsors, so I can say what I want pretty much. But they sell this little device. I think it was like 16 bucks. You could put it down in here and it blocks off the regulator. So the plan is to block this off. I'm not sure if I'm going to use this one or the one that's in my car. So the plan is to block that off. And I already got the fuel pumps wired. I have two back there if I need. But I have a feeling after I get this sorted out, I'm just going to need the one pump. And I got the Boost Reference TI Automotive fuel pressure regulator, and I have it mounted right there. I ran my supply line. I'm waiting on the return line. Should be here tomorrow because they sent me the wrong hose. You know, and then I'm gonna run from here up into the rail right here will be the rest of the supply, and then the return will come off of here and get dumped back to the tank. So I got the supply line run from the tank. It's not tightened down yet up here. Let's see what else is going on. I can show you what I did inside the trunk. It's just a couple of relays, because like I said, I put in this relay and this relay. I'll probably end up, if I only need one pump, I'll probably take this one out and just use this good nice one. But yeah, this is the fuse holder for it. I like this fuse holder because this is the other fuse holder and I don't like it. And then over here is where I wired in the two pumps. Now I got to adjust these terminals, but you have to take this unit out to do it, and I have to get into this later anyway. So I'm going to turn these 180 so there's no fucking pulling on these wires. It's just a mess right now, but I'll share what I find out and what I do, because like I don't want somebody to feel like I've been feeling and dealing with this crap. And you shouldn't have to send it to some joker to charge you thousands of dollars to do something that you could do yourself. But hey, if you'd rather pay somebody to do it, bring it here, I'll do it for you. But anyway, I'll keep you updated on what I find out, and keep your fingers crossed this works out for me.